Hey guys, it's Summer with KINOVA and I'm here at the Southeast Reptile Expo in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a great show and we're going to take you on a tour and see what it's all about. All right, I'm here with Brian of BC's Reptilia. He has a lot of amazing colubrids, some other stuff, some Samboas, things like that, and really what I'm interested in is these hognose he has on his table. Tell us what you've got going on.
Awesome, thank you. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna first show you the moonstone. Hognose have such cool nicknames. Moonstone is a super Arctic lavender. This one's also het for coral, which means it's het for albino. Lavender is such a neat gene. It gets light, it gets purple as it gets older.
Yeah.
And when you add the super Arctic to it, it just makes it really pop. And these whites will get super white as it gets older, and the darks will get super dark.
So tell me a little bit more, because I'm a bit of a hognose noob. Are these recessive genes? Are they?
The super Arctic is an incomplete dominant, so it's carrying two copies of that. And the lavenders are recessive. Okay. And it being het for coral is albino. So lavender, I know in ball pythons we think about lavender albino as one thing. In hognose, lavender is its own gene, and albino, so double recessive lavender and albino would be a coral. And
so lavender is giving it that color palette?
Yes.
But Arctic is giving it the brightness? Is that right?
But this one has some special meaning to me, because as everybody knows, we lost one of the greats in the reptile world in the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
And he got me into hognose, Tom Harbin. Tom walked up to me at NARBC Arlington and handed me an orange hognose. Everybody knows we're from Tennessee. We're Tennessee fans, Tennessee
Clearly,
alumni. And I had never seen a snake this color, but he was the first one to hatch one of these. Now, Sunburst is one of the most iconic combos in the hognose. That's a combination, a double recessive combination of albino and sable. So you've got the dark and the bright fighting. And when you got the Conda has patterns, Super Conda erases all the patterns.
So the Conda's taking away the patterns.
Yeah, the Super Conda is.
And then you've got the kind of like we have in ball pythons, the dark with the albino to make it a more
exactly. It's a super rich color.
Well, that's super cool stuff, Brian. We love seeing you working with something, obviously you're super passionate about it. And really glad you brought these to the show.
Thank you. Nice talking to you guys.
Yeah. All right, we are at the Chimera booth and we are here with Andre, and he's got a super powerful ball python here. It's also really cool looking. It looks a little bit paradox almost to me, but what do we have going on in this animal?
It's a clown-pied het desert ghost exanthic.
Wow, okay, so it's a female.
Yeah.
So one you're gonna be growing up or one you're selling?
A little bit of both. We'll list her and see what happens.
Gotcha, but you wouldn't be sad if you had to hold on to her.
For sure.
For sure. So super awesome girl to have on the shelf, because obviously it's a visual clown pied, and she does have some cool, just visually, some cool markings, but then being double recessive for DG and exanthic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So imagine this, but brighter, and then black and white.
It's gonna be sweet.
And then I'm sure you've got some males with some cool incomplete dominant stuff.
Yeah.
What in your future vision, what do you think of putting into this combo, like long term?
I think lace could be cool, Enchi for sure. OD, and just getting the visual quad.
Getting the visual quad
that's the hardest
would be amazing. Yeah, so getting the visual quad there is going to be awesome. I know that's something we're working toward too, so we'll see who does it first.
Yeah.
We'll make it a contest. But yeah, and then sprinkling in all the little extra goodness to make it that much better is really exciting. So good stuff. Thanks for sharing.
Yep.
Okay, so there is a crazy crowd at the show because we have none other than Emily and Ed from Snake Discovery here doing a meet and greet. I'm not actually sure how it's all working. There's some kind of wristband system. I'm not a part of it. I kind of wish I was, because it looks really awesome. But yeah, there they are meeting and greeting a bunch of fans. Really cool to see the turnout for that and how energized the young community is about reptiles. Great to have them at the show. Here we have the Georgia Herpetological Association and Rescue. We've got Kathy here. So Kathy, tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, we are a reptile rescue, and what we want to do is make sure that we provide good homes for animals who don't have them, for rescued snakes, tortoises, lizards, all that stuff. So we have an adoption page, and you can go on our website, which is www.G.H.A.R.com, and we have all our adoptable animals there. And these are animals that have come to us, been surrendered to us, and we try to find them good homes.
So are all the animals here today adoptable?
Some of them are. However, we don't adopt out at shows. We like to
vet everybody
decently and make sure that they have everything they need beforehand. Sometimes we will drop them off to people at shows if they're already coming here and they've been approved. These are ones that have come through our adoption program at some point, and we've seen a good chance for them to be educational animals.
Gotcha.
So this is Mercedes. She is a reticulated python. She's been with me for about 6 years, and she's been educating.
Yeah, she's obviously very good at her job.
Yes.
I'm sure all the kids love her. So I always have to stop at the Davinci Boa booth because they have some of the most amazing boa constrictors, and this time the one that caught my eye was definitely this black smoke over here. In the ball python world, you know, we are always trying to get that pure black snake, but this is as jet black of a boa as I've ever seen. So tell me a little bit about it.
So it's a Celtic IMG motley. The smoke is the Celtic motley. When you add IMG to it, it becomes the black smoke.
Right.
And they have issues as well.
Okay.
So, but they're not as bad as the super cinnamon. So what it is I don't recommend to buy this for a project animal.
It's a
like
pet.
You wouldn't want to buy this and to put it into a high-end project.
Right.
You want to buy this as a pet. They do live, they are fine. You have to feed them a little slower.
Okay.
And you have to feed them a little smaller.
Interesting.
So they're kind of the derpy of the boa world, but they are born jet black.
This is just
with the
right
smoke,
off the
it just
bat.
instantly turns it black when it's born.
Awesome.
Correct.
That's so cool. So what is your favorite snake that you have on the table today?
Black diamond.
The black diamond. And what's in that?
That's a Superfire IMG.
Superfire IMG.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Awesome. Well, it's been great talking to you.
Absolutely.
Love seeing your spread
Thank
as
you.
always, and hope the show goes great.
Thank you.
So I've been going to these reptile shows for years and years now, and I've never seen a table dedicated to captive bred house snakes. Well, here one is. This is Warren with Bushveld Reptiles, and this is amazing to see. So tell us a little bit about house snakes for those who might not be as familiar with them.
Well, very similar to an American corn snake or a rat snake, but it's the African version of that. So it's a harmless constricting snake that used to be considered a colubrid, but nowadays they're actually been phylogenetically they found to be closer to elapids, which are the cobra family, but they still behave like a colubrid and they look much like a python. So they've got a lot of characteristics of a lot of snakes that we like in an excellent little package. So it's a handful of a snake. They stay relatively small. They couldn't be easier. Now they come in a variety of unique colors and localities.
That's really awesome. So they're native to South Africa?
South Africa. The species that we specialize in is Boedon capensis. So it's the Cape house snake. There are, of course, a variety of different house snakes throughout Africa. Some of them fall into the group of the dwarf house snakes, like auroras. But we've found, after keeping all of them, that the ones that do the best are the Cape house snakes. And fortunately for the hobby, all the mutations are found in the Cape house snake as well.
That works out perfectly. So cool. So how big do they max out? Is that an adult, or is they get a little larger than
This
that?
is an adult, yeah. It's a young female, but this would be how big a male would max out at. So about 2.5 foot for a male, 3 to 4 foot for a female.
Yeah.
They never really need to eat anything larger than an adult mouse.
Well, this is super cool to see. I love, adding more species diversity to the hobby and trying to get just some variety in everybody's households. Appreciate you guys bringing this and having this table and talking to us about it. Juan at Windy City Morphs always has some really cool, unique stuff, and this show is no exception. Tell us what you have in your hands right now.
So here we got a little male that we just recently hatched out a couple weeks ago. This was a goal animal of mine for this year. This is a super chocolate stranger DJ hypo. So double visual, super, and stranger on top of it.
Yeah,
so Really, really cool looking.
So cool. It's like purple almost, blue purple almost from the hypo, and then the chocolate making everything darker, and the stranger making everything darker, the DG brightening it up. I mean, it's really cool to see how that all turned out. Really interesting, and it's always fun when you hatch that animal you wanted to hatch, right? So congratulations on that.
Thank
you
you
can kind of see a proto version of it down here. I'm assuming these are maybe Cltch mates.
Yep, so this is Stranger Chocolate Hypo Het DG, and obviously this is another copy of Chocolate, but you can see, you can
kind of see the stepping stones to get there. So
exactly.
Really cool snake. Everybody be sure to check out his Instagram. He always puts up really awesome pictures. Keep up the good work, and yeah, really a pleasure to check this out with you.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Okay, we have Steven from Leviathan Snakes here, and he's actually at a different booth. This is the Reptile Showcase Association booth. What is going on?
Okay, so we have, with a lot of other people, so Morph Market, RGI, and the Southeast Reptile Expo, we decided to try to do something a little bit different for this show, and we wanted to do a breeder competition. So with this, we have 3 different categories, because that's what we're starting out. We got Best Recessive Ball Python, Best Non-Recessive Ball Python, and Best Gecko. And it's completely blind. There's no breeders, no morphs. It's just based off the visual appearance. And essentially, we have each of those different animals up here. And what it lets us do is all of the public can come up, scan a QR code, and then they can score each animal 1 through 5. The winners of each category will get a blue ribbon for theirs, and the highest scoring animal overall will win the trophy. Yeah, but that's what's going on. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I love it because it's a nice way to actually appreciate the beauty of the animals for that. Really exciting, and I hope it goes well, and can't wait to see who wins. Fingers crossed for our entry.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna kill it. Can't wait. All right, but thank you so much for having us. So yeah, awesome. Yeah.
So I'm here with Billy at Rice Reptiles. We're vending together, and they always have an awesome spread, but these two are particularly beautiful. A chocolate spot-nosed lace clown, so a lace dark knight, right?
Yes, exactly.
And this is obviously just going to get better with size, but it's really awesome to see what lace brings to the table. Such a cool combo already, the dark knight is, and adding lace gives you all of those crazy sides, brightens everything up. As it gets bigger, it's going to get even brighter and more high contrast, so that's really awesome. And then right next door, was this a Cltch mate?
Yes.
The Coral Glow version. Absolutely stunning. Of course, Coral Glow or Banana is going to kind of invert all those colors, give you that amazing color palette with the purples and the oranges and the yellows, and that's absolutely gorgeous. So I bet you were very excited when you hatched these.
We were
two.
super excited. We knew this had to be it right out of the egg, and it just was a super cool experience.
Oh yeah.
And the lace stuff just really pops as it gets 400 and 500 grams. So it just, this is going to get way better.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. A month or two from now, 3 months down the line, these are going to be striking. Back home at the KINOVA booth, and I wanted to check in with Chase and see how it's been going here.
It's been amazing.
It's
been so busy. Yes, great response. It's been a lot of fun already at the show, and still just early day one.
I know, it seems crazy. We're only halfway through, not even halfway through. So big traffic at the show today. What has been the crowd favorite on our table?
Oh, we've had several crowd favorites. One of them is definitely the Black Pastel OD Mario DG Het Puzzle. Love the color palette that Mario's helping bring in there. And the Cosmos animals. This is probably one of the first show we've actually had visual Cosmoses at. Really excited seeing the Mahogany Cosmos Double Het Clown Pied.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting what that two kind of dark, kind of granity works together. Yeah. It really works well.
People are looking at the Blackhead Sunset Clown Hip Hide. They're seeing both these side by side, and everyone seems to really enjoy what Blackhead's doing. Yeah.
All right, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. There were so many cool animals here at the show. It's definitely one to check out if you're ever in the area, or hey, maybe you make a trip down because it's really that awesome. Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.